Hello, it is Sims T back again with a new video. Now, before I get into the video, I will say I'm so sorry if the mic quality is bad. Unfortunately, my mic is just messed up right now. It just wasn't connecting. So I had to go and use an app that lets me use my phone as a mic, just because I did promise that I would do an episode today, and I'm going to stick to that promise. If I say I'm going to release an episode, I'm going to try my hardest to release an episode or a video. So if the mic quality is so bad, I'm sorry. If you hate it, let me know. I won't use it again in videos if you absolutely hate it. But when I used this method on stream, I was told it wasn't super bad, besides like the muffly, like staticky sounds in the background. I hope you can ignore that. I am sorry right now. I will try to fix it as soon as I can. But for now, this is how it is. I'm so sorry. So either way, back to the video. Once again, my name is Sims T or Danny, and we are doing a Generations Let's Play thing. And I'm introducing my first 5 families. So this here is the Rosas family. And in my next video, we will be meeting the Rutland family. Now, quick little tidbit about the Rosas family is that Ian is my actual friend in real life. Like I said, all of the people, all the different families are my actual friends. These are people that I know. So please don't be too hard on them, like if they're in the comments or something, because these are fictional characters. I'm not basing anything off of how my friends actually are. My friends are so far away from what they actually are in The Sims. It's hilarious. And Ian is the furthest away from how he is in The Sims. He likes a little bit of chaos. And so his storyline is pretty chaotic because he likes to choose the most chaotic choices. He likes that, but that's not him in real life. So I just wanted to forewarn that, because in case he comments or anything like that, that this is not Ian in real life. This is a fictional version of him that is just there for the drama and the tea. This is not him. Just like Sims T or Sims Danny is not me. It's a Sims version. So just to put that out there, because Ian's story is a bit rough. He's a deadbeat. He's a deadbeat in this, and I just wanted to point out that he's not like that in real life. He's a good man, Savannah. He's a good man, Savannah. He is not as bad as his Sims character is. Trust and believe. But none of my friends that I'll be showing, none of them are who they are depicted as in The Sims. It's just fantasy. So with that little disclosure in there, because I am using real people, even though they don't exactly look the same, but I am using, they're real people who I have permission to use their names. So please just separate them. Either way, out of that, this is Ian. He has made some questionable choices in this game, so I'm going to just give him a little background here. He was with a woman named Harper, and he had a baby with Harper named Keiko. Now, for the longest, I thought I named this baby Keikio, but I did not, and his name in the game is Keiko. I will say Keikio all the time because that is the name that I thought his name was. When you see it, you'll know that I'm saying something completely different. It's wrong. Don't hate me. I'm saying the wrong name on accident, on purpose. I realized it was wrong, but I realized like 2 days ago that it was wrong. But I have been calling him Keikio for about 2 years. So his name is just Keikio. Okay? I messed up. And I know his name is like it's supposed to be a traditionally like a female name. Like Keiko is a traditionally female name, but it means blessed child, and that is why I gave him that name. I didn't realize it was a female name when I gave it to him, and I also didn't even realize that it was Keiko and not Keikio. So I made a bunch of mistakes with his name. I'm sorry. Either way, Ian had a baby with Harper. That baby's name is Keiko. We will be meeting Harper and we will be meeting Keiko. Now, they aren't a part of, Harper is not a part of the Rosas family, but she is a very big part of Ian's storyline, so we will be meeting her. Either way, so he had a baby with Harper. That baby was Keiko. Ian, when Keiko was still an infant, met Neilani at a gym. Now, Harper and Ian, they were just like a little one-night stand. And since Harper's parents did not approve of Harper having a baby, they kicked her out of the house and she ended up living with Ian. But they were not together. They were just living together, raising a baby together. Harper assumed that they were together. Ian was on the opposite end of that. He thought they weren't together. Communication is key, huh? So when he met Neilani and he started seeing Neilani, that caused some issues with Harper and Ian and Neilani. Just a lot of messiness because Harper thought one thing, Ian thought another. Kind of like friends. We were on a break. So Ian ends up leaving Harper for Neilani when Neilani falls pregnant with their first child. Him and Neilani move to Henford-on-Bagley, and he leaves Harper, tells her, this apartment, it's only for rent. Once the lease is up, you have to move. And he leaves. And Ian did not want anything to do with Harper or Keiko. Now, I didn't think this was how it was going to go. But honestly, the funny little tidbit, real life Ian is who decided that. I turned to him, I asked him, what should we do about your first baby? He decided he wanted to be with Neilani instead of Harper. And he decided that he didn't want anything to do with Keiko, which made for great storyline, so I'm not mad. So he said he wanted nothing to do with that bastard child. That's his words. And so Ian had nothing to do with Keiko or Harper. And unfortunately, Harper then had to move into a single parent home because her parents did not want her, but we'll get into that when we meet Harper. Now, Ian and Neilani, they're living in Henford-on-Bagley. They're happy. And Ian and Neilani have another son named named Oliver. I'm sorry. Elijah's their firstborn. Oliver is their secondborn. After Oliver, Neilani cheats on Ian with Drew, Danny's fiance at the time. She cheats with Drew. Ian and her separate, but they're still married, but they separated, and they're living separately. Ian kicks her out of their house on Henford-on-Bagley. She goes to Sulani, licking her wounds, sad puppy dog eyes. So, after Sulani, or after she moves to Sulani, she tells Ian, the kids will be mermaids. And Ian is shook, and he sends the kids to live with their mother because they'll need to be closer to Sulani. They're going to be mermaids. They need to learn about those types of things. And on Oliver's birthday, Ian and Neilani, they celebrated together. And on Oliver's birthday, Ian and Neilani sleep together. And they have a child who is Tamakti, the child that's in this house right now with them. Tamakti is what brings them back together. They stop their divorce proceedings. They end up rekindling and they stay together. Ian then moves to Sulani and they have another child named Layla. So, I'm sorry if that was a little confusing. I'm sorry if that was a tangent. I did make a little story time of it on Instagram, but if you don't go to the Instagram, I don't want you to be confused about why we hate Neilani, why Harper was important to the story, who Keiko is. It's just so much with Ian's storyline. So, we will be meeting all 5 of Ian's children. We will be meeting Harper and that side of the family. We have a lot of people to meet. No, I apologize already. Harper has officially passed away. I will be showing her, but unfortunately she did pass away. So actually we will not be meeting her. I'm sorry. But we will be meeting Keiko. Either way, this is the beginning of Ian's storyline. It has taken me almost 8 minutes to explain it, and I left out so many details. But we'll be meeting the 5 Rosas kids and all of their kids, and it is a big family. There's so much tea and just story that goes into this family because of piss poor decisions that have been made with this family and their children. So, getting into it, I feel like this is going to be longer than an hour video. I am so sorry if you can't sit through an hour video, but let me tell you, this family tea is good. I love this family's drama. It's my favorite part of my game. So, that is the little tea with Harper, Neilani, and Ian. It's always been a mess. Harper, until the day she died, was obsessed with Ian. They were sleeping together, secretly, until she passed away. And Harper eventually did get remarried, and she was still sleeping with Ian behind Neilani's back. So, were Neilani and Ian always happy? I don't think so. But I digress now. It's in the past now that Harper has passed away, and it seems like it's going to be something Ian takes to his grave. Moving on to actual introductions now. I'm so sorry that took so long, but moving on to introductions, we have Ian, who has a beach life aspiration. He is active, outgoing, and a goofball. Here's just a little close-up of him. Here he is. Here's another little outfit. His formal, his athletic, his sleepwear, his party wear, his hot weather, his... Oops. That was swimwear, by the way. I totally forgot about swimwear. But this is his hot weather. And then this is his cold weather outfit. So this is Ian Rosas. And then meeting his wife, Neilani. Now, I don't like Neilani. Form your own opinions of Neilani, if you will. But I just do not like her. What is she wearing on the feet? I just do not like her. She did sleep with my ex-fiance, so I feel like I have reason not to like her. But this grudge has been going on for about 50 years. This grudge, it's not been 50 years, but it's been about a 30-year grudge. She did that about 30-some years ago, and I'm still mad about it. So, she has the serial romantic. She is a child of the ocean, a child of the islands, and cheerful. She, once again, is a mermaid, and all of their kids are mermaids. The only child that's not a mermaid will be Keikyo, because he is Ian's child, not Neilani's child. Going over her outfits here, we have her first outfit, her second everyday outfit, and her third outfit. Here are her formal outfits, her athletic, her sleepwear, her party outfit. All right. Her swimwear, her hot weather outfit, and then her cold weather outfit. So this is Neilani. And then in this household here, we have Tamati, their son. Now, once again, Tamati is the son that they had during their divorce or separation. He's the son that brought their family back together. Otherwise, Layla wouldn't even be here. He wouldn't even be here, I guess, if they hadn't slept together. So this is Tamati. He also has the beach life aspiration. He's self-assured, he's self-absorbed, and he is neat. Tamati will be taking over the family business. None of the other siblings really want to, so it will be up to Tamati to continue this family business. We have to find him a partner. And be girl, boy, whatever, we have to find him a partner, because I let him fall to the wayside on accident, and I didn't realize that he just didn't have anybody. He's the only one of his siblings that doesn't. He is the only one that doesn't have any children, and that's not important. He doesn't need those things. But if he's going to be the one continuing the family business, I would deem that he would have a kid so that he could continue the family business. Otherwise, it'll fall to Layla's child probably to continue. But we'll see where we go with Tamati. We'll see what happens with him. Also, on another little tidbit, Ian, who I gave control to for a little bit, my real life Ian, was the one that decided to name this baby Tamati. It is from some sort of show. Let me know if you know what show it's from and where this name is from. But he decided the names Tamati and Layla for the two children, which is why they're a little bit different from the first set of kids, like Elijah and Oliver. So you go Elijah, Oliver, Tamati. I let Ian decide, and that's what he decided. If you hate it, let me know. I do too. But I let Ian get a little free reign, so he got it. As for their mermaid forms, I won't be showing them. We'll see them when they go swimming and things like that. Just because. I mean, they're not any different. I don't have them looking like they're not changed anything. It's just a tail. So this is his everyday, his formal outfits, his athletic, his sleepwear, his party outfits, his swimwear, hot weather, and then cold weather outfits. So that is just a little close up. Here's Tamati. So this is Tamati. And I feel like I need to give him some facial hair or something. He still looks like such a baby by the face. We'll see. And then apparently this is the dog they just adopted, named JJ. It's a puppy dog. I'm going to... Oh, I can't type in there. That's fine. But this is JJ, their dog. This was not their dog for a very long time. They must have literally just adopted this dog. But either way, so the first child we're going to meet will be Keikyo, because he is the oldest. So we'll be meeting Keikyo, and then we'll go down the line from there. So I'll be back when I show you Keikyo. Alrighty, so this is Keikyo, or like I said, his name is Keiko Rosas, but we're gonna call him Keikyo. I'm trying to get more into calling him Keiko, but it's gonna take some time. So if you hear Keiko or Keikyo, just know I'm referring to the same person. So this is Keikyo, and this is Ian's first child by Harper. I will be showing I won't be showing Keikyo's sister. Keikyo does have a sister that he shares with Harper, I guess. No, he has a sister, a half-sister on his mother's side. So Harper's other child. And because Harper was married once to a man named Norio, and Norio is such a sweet man. Unfortunately, Norio and Harper both passed at the same time. Sad business. It was a house fire, and they both did pass at the same time. But Keikyo does have a younger sister named Kyoko from Harper's side of the family. So we will be meeting Kyoko in like gameplay, but we won't be meeting her through Cass. Just know that Keikyo does have another sibling. So this is Keikyo. He is a computer whiz, a geek, straight edge, and cheerful. Now, Keikyo, he's got his head on straight. He owns a video gaming business, like one of those places where you can come and play video games and like drink. I guess that's like the premise of what I gave him. He's like, you can play video games and drink and then buy things as well if you would like. But that's what he owns. It's like a retail store in the game, but I'm trying to make it cooler. Either way, he is married and he has 3 children. Now, Keikyo's life, out of all of them, is I guess besides Tamati, because Tamati literally is just himself. He's just by himself. But Keikyo's is probably the most chill. He's been married to his He's been married to his high school sweetheart. They've never had any problems with infidelity, or they've never really had any problems. The only problems that they did have in the beginning, before they got together in high school, were just like, will they, won't they? A little playing hard to get, but they ended up together. Surprisingly, actually, Olivia, Keikyo's wife, Olivia's best friend and Keikyo's best friend, who we'll meet in a little bit. In the other video, we'll meet her because she is a Rutland. Keikyo's best friend since childhood is who I thought he would end up with. And I was rooting for them for the longest. And they actually ended up with each other's best friends. So Keikyo ends up with Olivia, who is Phoenix's best friend, the one that we'll meet. And Phoenix ends up with Max, who is Keikyo's best friend. So just a funny turn of events is that I thought Phoenix and Keikyo would end up together, and they did not. And to this day, I want them to end up together. No, I wanted them to. To this day, I still wanted them to end up together, and I feel like their life would have been perfect together. But things didn't play out that way, and he's with Olivia, which is also beautiful because him and Olivia have created a beautiful family together. Either way, this is Keikyo here. A little close-up of him. And here's some of his outfits. I wanted to give him a little bit of a, I don't know, laid-back style. Now, I do have him in this because he is Asian and Mexican. Technically, because Ian is Mexican. Now, I know it doesn't really matter in the game, but I'm trying to give them a little bit diversity. So, Keikyo is mixed with his mother is Asian. And so, I am trying to have him respect that part of him by dressing him like this. As well as Olivia is also, if you know, Olivia is a base game character. Olivia Kim Lewis, or like the Kim Lewis family, with the Asian mother and the black dad. So Olivia is Asian and black. And so I do try to have them respect that parts of them, those parts of themselves. Because it might not be outwardly that you can see that, but that's still who they are. And so I do try to show that with like what they're wearing. So I hope I'm doing it correctly. If I'm not, please like inform me on how I could do it better. As far as naming goes, I tried to stick with Japanese names, but sometimes I did just look up like Asian names with meaning because that's all I wanted was like a name with meaning. A lot of my names have meaning or they have themes. So if Keiko isn't Japanese, I'm sorry. That's where I'm pulling from, I think. But I myself, I don't know the culture, and so I'm trying my best to be inclusive, but if it's wrong, please let me know it's wrong. Don't get mad. Just let me know it's wrong, please. So, this is Keiko, and here is his formal outfit, his athletic outfit, his sleepwear, his party outfit, his swimwear, his hot weather outfit, and then his cold weather outfit. So this is Keiko, and then, oops, I thought I almost just deleted him. And then this is Olivia, his wife. Now, like I said before, Olivia is a Kim Lewis, so she's a base game character. I just changed her around a little bit to fit what I wanted her to look like a little bit more. But she wants to be a mansion baron. She's a child of the ocean. She's romantic, and she is a goofball. Just a quick little Olivia turnaround. Now, this is her formal outfit. Here, her and Keiko do match. I think these were their wedding outfits. I think, like, one of their wedding outfits. If not, it was, like, Keiko's sister's wedding. It was somebody's wedding outfit that this is from. But either way, this is her athletic. This is her sleepwear. This is her party. Her swimwear. Her hot weather outfit. And then her cold weather outfit. So, like I said before, Keiko and Olivia, they do have 3 children. Starting from their oldest child, we have Ethan. A little bit about Ethan is, while we have not met Phoenix yet, I wanted Phoenix and Keiko to end up together. Funniness is, Ethan and Phoenix's daughter Calypso actually are dating right now. Who's to say if they end up or stay together? But as of right now, Ethan is dating Calypso. So in a way, Keiko and Phoenix ended up together in my brain. But either way, this is Ethan. He's a nerd brain. He's a perfectionist. Now, going over his outfit. Oh, just a little close up on him, too. I think Ethan is so cute. But just going over his outfits here. Here's one of them. Here's another of his outfits. Here's his formal outfits. His athletic. His sleepwear. His party outfit. His swimwear. His hot weather. And then his cold weather outfit. So that is Ethan. Then their next son's name is Isaiah. Isaiah, here's a bodybuilder. He's self-assured and he's mean. Now I'm going to change that mean trait because he aged up without me here. And so he got a trait that I didn't choose. So I will be changing the mean trait. Isaiah is actually dating, who we already met her. He is dating Charlotte. Where I'm trying to get them, more like I'm trying to get him and Charlotte together. But they have a little romance and they went to prom together. So we'll see what comes of this. But as of right now, he is, I guess, talking to Charlotte Mena, who is Arya's daughter. So if you remember from the last video, Arya's daughter is named Charlotte. That is who they're dating. That is who he is talking to. And they're neighbors. So it should be pretty easy for them to, like, communicate. Either way, here's a little close-up on Isaiah. This is him. And here are his everyday outfits, his formal, his athletic, sleepwear, party wear, swimwear, hot weather outfit, and then his cold weather outfit. So that is Isaiah. And then our miracle baby girl, Renee, is the last but certainly not least. I only say miracle because she wasn't supposed to happen. Keikyo and Olivia were only going to have 2 children. And they had 2 boys back to back. And that was just going to be it. They just wanted a small little family. And then Renee was born. She was born and it was a little shocking. But it was a baby girl, and it was like that was all that they needed, I guess. It was just that one little baby girl, and that's what they got. And so here's Renee. She's a creative genius, and she's envious. Now, the eye wonky thing is from that update. I just don't know how to fix it. But here's a little close-up of her. And here her everyday outfit, her formal outfits, her athletic, her sleepwear, her party, her swimwear, her hot weather, and then her cold weather outfits. And so this is the Rosas family. Now, all of the families are named the Rosas family. Okay, we're going to only meet Rosa because Ian had boys who are married. And so all of their kids' last names are Rosas. So this is really the only family that I can genuinely be like, this is the Rosas family, which is very funny to me. But I have to find a way to distinguish which Rosas I am talking about. Because, like this, Keikyo had boys. For the most, he had 2 boys who are going to carry on the Rosas last name. So I feel like I need a way to distinguish that they're like a different branch of Rosas when they're like walking down the street. Because as we go forward and, the branches get larger and larger, it'll be harder to tell who are you connected through. Are you a Keikyo Rosas or an Elijah Rosas or an Oliver? And it's very important to know these things because Olivia, who is married to Keikyo and has kids with Keikyo, Olivia's family tree connects with Harper's family tree, who is Keikyo's mother. They are Olivia's younger sister, Kaylee, is Olivia's younger sister, Kaylee, is married to Keikio's cousin. So that's like an important thing, is I would need to know who is with who. And I do have the family tree for that. But when they're just walking down the street, it's like, which Rosas are you? How do I know like where you land? So if anyone has any ideas on how I can figure out like how to like separate so I know which Rosas I'm talking about, or if I should just give the next generation new last names, just let me know what you think. But we're going to be meeting Elijah's family next. All right, it is Elijah's turn. Now, I'm going to try to keep this short because Elijah has the juiciest tea with his family. Elijah's the worst. He's actually the worst, okay? He's worse than Ian, in my opinion. You know what? He's worse than Ian, and it should be everyone's opinion. Elijah is terrible, but he's a part of the Rosas family, and we must meet him. So, this is Elijah. Now, a little background on Elijah. Elijah was with a woman named London, who we will be meeting London in cast, so we will have to meet her. But Elijah was with a woman named London, and when they were teenagers, and they happened to have a teen pregnancy that resulted in both of them, Elijah and London, getting kicked out of their family home and having to find a crappy studio apartment and try to raise their son. They ended up getting married as teenagers, and Elijah was 18 and London was 17, and they ended up getting married and starting their family, having their baby, and everything was cool. On London's side, Elijah was cheating on her while she was pregnant, after she was pregnant, just different women all the time. London did find out about the cheating after she was pregnant. She did find out about the cheating, and she was in school at the time trying to get her degree, and Elijah was working and paying the bills, and so she bit her tongue and bided her time, but she still loved him, so she was going to stay with him regardless. And once she finished school, she had actually told Elijah that she wanted to move out of their apartment, out of the city, because she wanted to get him away from the women that he was cheating on her with. So they moved. And they moved to Suwannee, actually, to be closer to Elijah's family, because Elijah's family had started to accept that they had had a baby and they wanted to be a part of their grandson's life. So they moved closer to Elijah's parents. London's family, on the other hand, still really hadn't accepted that, she had a baby as a teen. They were not very happy with that decision. And so they were still like icing her out. And it really hurt her. So she had surrounded herself with Elijah's family, with the Rosases, and she felt she was feeling at home. Now, in Suwannee, once they moved, things were going pretty good for a really long time. And then her family had started coming around. And at this point, this is when things go bad. London is she is one of 3 girls. They're triplets. And Elijah, who, thought London looked good, also thought her sister looked good. And so he started sleeping with her sister, her triplet sister. He started sleeping with her and ended up getting her sister knocked up. And this really was the last straw for London. She'd already been being cheated on by him. She had moved to Suwannee. She had got kicked out of the house. It's just a lot going on. And then he's constantly cheating on her. And she ends up leaving him. And in leaving him, he fights for custody and he gets custody of their child. So she doesn't move out of Suwannee. She stays in Suwannee so she can stay with her child and see him more. And Elijah is having had a baby with her sister, and in this she thought her family would support her, but her sister Milan, the one that Elijah had a baby with, her sister Milan just didn't get iced out. The family didn't seem to care all that much that Milan had had a baby with London's husband, not boyfriend, not baby dad, her husband. And in that, London just felt isolated from her whole family. But we are forgetting another sister. So Paris, London and Milan's third sister, didn't like this, okay, at all. And I'm going into a little tangent here, and I'm sorry because this story is just the craziest one. So London, or I'm sorry, Paris didn't like this. So Paris and London had been rekindling their relationship, and Paris was apologizing for icing her out. She was only doing what her mom and dad thought was right and following blindly. And Paris was updating London a lot on what was going on with the baby and with Elijah and Milan. Now, Milan, once she realized that Elijah was actually not that great of a guy, and like he really wasn't all that, and he wasn't really a prize, she didn't want him anymore. So she decided that she was going to get with someone else, and she did that. She had their baby, whose name is June, we'll be seeing here in a second. Milan had June, and Milan got with a man named, he's deceased now, so I can't remember his name at this moment in time. So we'll just call him John Doe because I honestly can't remember his name. But she got with John Doe, and her and John Doe were doing really good. John Doe, it was a drug dealer, and he was good friends with, if we remember correctly, Nova's husband, Enzo. Enzo and John Doe were great friends. But Enzo's a cop and John Doe's a drug dealer. But they're hanging out and they're chilling. So, red flag, red flag. Either way, Milan is now with John Doe. John Doe's a drug dealer. And Milan gets hooked on drugs. And she's hooked, and John Doe's trying to stop. He really does love Milan. He was not trying to get her hooked on drugs, but she just couldn't stop. She's partying. She's leaving baby June out at night. If John Doe's gone, baby June is just in the house by herself, or she's dropping her off at Elijah's, but she's partying all the time. She's drinking, she's smoking, she's just getting high. And John Doe is trying to stop it. He goes to the family. The family is trying to have an intervention with her, and Paris decides that she's going to get Milan back for London. So Paris steals John Doe. She steals John Doe right from Milan and sleeps with him. And Paris has a baby with John Doe named Beau. Jesus, this is going on forever. Sorry. Paris has a baby with John Doe. Paris then gets John Doe to kick Milan out of the place that they were living in. And this kind of sends Milan spiraling because her dad no longer wants her back in the house because she's on drugs, and he's like, I can't have this. And she's practically homeless. She's couch surfing, but she's still partying, and she's still drinking, and she's still getting high. And at this point, June was practically staying with Elijah because Milan could not parent long enough to parent. And so Milan ends up overdosing, unfortunately, and she passes away, and Elijah gets full custody of June. Now, this is where it gets really sad. Elijah gets full custody of June, and at this point, back to London. London is rebuilding her life. She's sad that her sister passed away, but also good riddance. So London is getting her life together, and London meets a man who we'll meet in a little bit. I don't have to go into too much details, but London meets a man, and then John Doe and Paris pass away, in a car accident. I wonder why, because John Doe was getting out of that lifestyle and he was going to be done selling drugs because he wanted to just settle down with his family. They get into a car accident, brakes cut, and they both pass away, and they leave Bo, the baby that they just had, orphaned, and London ends up taking in Bo. So that is where we're at right there in the storyline with London, who is now the mother of her nephew. So that's so devastating over there on that front. But onto the Elijah front, back again. Elijah meets a woman named Bria, and Elijah and Bria hit it off. Elijah is now, he's really a changed man. He's taking care of his kids. He's decided that he really did mess up what he had, what was a good thing. And he meets Bria, and Bria puts him in check. Like, yeah, you're not playing me like that. And he has a baby with Bria around the time that London also had her baby. So Bria, no, I'm sorry. After London had her baby with another man, Elijah met Bria and had a baby with Bria. So as of right now, because this is confusing, I'm so sorry. As of right now, Elijah has a baby with Bria, a baby with Milan, and a baby with London, all living in his house. So they're all half siblings, and they all live with Elijah. So these are the 3 children that we will meet with Elijah right now. We will be meeting London's boyfriend, and Bay and Makana, who are the 2 children that live with London, in a little bit. But as of right now, we are meeting Easton, who is the baby with London, June, who is the baby with Milan, London's triplet sister, and then Raylani, who is the baby with Bria. I hope you're with me. I hope you're with me. I will be making a story post about it not soon, because I'm talking about Generation 1 in my Instagram, but I will try to get that family tree up just so that we can understand what happened. If you have any questions or you were confused about it, please let me know. I will talk a lot more about them because these are my favorite. This is my favorite mess. This is my favorite mess, but it is a mess that happened in season 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we are behind. Either way, let's get into meeting the family right now. So this is Elijah. This is his everyday, his formal outfits. Oh, he doesn't have pants in that one. I will be deleting it then. His active outfit, his sleepwear, his party outfit, his swimwear, his hot weather outfit, and then his cold weather outfit. Now, if you did see that so far from the Rosas that we have seen, they all have a yellow and like black theme, or a yellow shirt or white pants or whatever the case may be. That is because of that family photo I told you about, the color coordinated one. So all the Rosas were yellow. So that is Elijah meeting his current girlfriend, Bria, here. Bria is a friend of the world. She's self-assured, high maintenance, and family oriented. Going over her outfits. This is her first outfit. This is her second everyday outfit. This formal outfit did have a skirt to it, but it's missing right now, so I'll change it to that. That looks cute for now. That's her formal outfit, her athletic, her sleepwear. Okay, I'm missing full outfits here. I didn't realize that they were missing. I'm sorry, everybody. I should have went through these before. I didn't realize that I was missing outfits. And I think this one was super duper cute, so I'm really sad about that, actually. I really don't want to spend time trying to find her an outfit right now. Dang it. This will do for now. She just needs some pants on. She had a really cute outfit on. It had matching bottoms to the top. It was super cute. I don't know what happened to it, but I really should stop looking. That's ugly. Okay, we'll do this for now. I don't know. Let me stop. So either way, this is her party outfit, I will change those by the next time that we see her. This is her hot weather, her cold, I'm sorry, this, that was her swimwear. This is her hot weather. Super cute. And then this is her cold. Okay, I really should have looked at these outfits before I put her in something, because clearly she's... There we go. But this is Bria. I'm sorry that her outfits were half missing. I hope no one else's is, but I didn't realize that her outfits were missing. And I'm so sorry about that. But that's what happens when you switch over your PC to a different thing. Let's go down a little bit more. Sorry, as I'm taking this time away. Here we go. Give her some lashes back. There we go. So that is Bria Barbosa. And then we're just going to meet Raylani first, because that is Bria's daughter. So Raylani is fussy. This is her. We're not going to go over her outfits because I know I didn't do them, because she just aged up. So this is Raylani. And then we'll meet Milan's daughter here. Milan's daughter with Elijah. She's a whiz kid and she's shy. Her name is June. This is June Acuna. Now, she's the only one that has the Acuna last name, because that was Milan's last name. Her name was Milan Acuna. And so she decided her baby was going to get her last name. Now, going over just a couple of her outfits here. Boom. If you've seen these outfits before, it's because they're in the little styled looks section. So if I'm feeling lazy, I just give them styled looks. But once again, this is June Acuna. And then this is Easton. Now, Easton did just age up into a young adult. But he wants to be a super parent, given how bad his dad was. I could understand why he wants to be a super parent. He is a maker, neat, and an introvert, and he's also a mermaid. Like I said, all of these children are mermaid. They'll all grow up to be mermaids. But this is Easton. I think he's so cute. I don't know. At first, when he first aged up, I thought he was kind of ugly, but I think he's cute now. Either way, this is him. Going over a couple of his little outfits here. Okay, given Harry Potter. Anyways, this is his swimwear, his hot weather outfit, and then his cold weather outfit. I think Easton is so cute. It's like, hi, Easton. I don't know. I think he's such a cutie. Either way, so I will be showing Easton's mother, London, first. And then I will be headed back to the rest of the Rosas family. Like I said, this is going to be an hour, over an hour, because honestly, this family is so big and there's so much to tell. So I'm sorry. But first we'll be meeting Easton's mom, and then we'll be going to the rest of the family. All right, so this is London. Oh, I didn't realize that her last name still said Rosas. That's an accident. She is an Acuna. So this is London Acuna. Like I said, this is Easton's mother, Milan's sister, and Elijah's ex-wife. So just a close-up of London here, who we'll be seeing a lot as we play with Easton. He loves his mom. He'll be visiting her a lot. We'll see her a lot. We'll also play in this household a couple of times. So we'll see a lot of London, because I love her. Honestly, she had it rough, okay? So she's a leader of the pack. She's self-assured, art lover, and she's cheerful. Now, just going over a quick couple of her outfits. Here's her active, her sleepwear, her party outfit. She only has one. Her swimwear, her hot weather, and then her cold weather. Here we have Makani, who is her boyfriend and the father of her child. He wants a big, happy family. He's self-assured, romantic, and a bro. Just a little close-up of him. Here he is. Now, I think I got Makani off of Gallery. I did not make him. I tweaked him, but I did not make him. So if you made Makani, shout out to you. either way, this is him. Here are his formal outfits, his athletic, his sleep, his party outfit, his swimwear, his hot weather outfit, and then his cold weather outfit. That is Makani. He is fine, okay? He's fine. Trust me, London upgraded. And then their daughter, Makana, of course, Makana Akuna is her name. Here she is. She's so cute. She wants to be a slumber party animal, and she's a child of the ocean. Now, she's not a mermaid, but she has lived in Sulani her whole life, and her father is a native Sulani resident. Now, here's her formal, her athletic, her sleepwear, her party outfit, her swimwear, her hot weather outfit, and then her cold weather outfit. So that is Makana, who is London and Makani's daughter, or yes, London and Makani's daughter. And then here we have Bo, who is London's nephew. Like I said, Bo was born from Paris and John Doe. I really can't remember his name, and I really am sad about that, because it was a really creative name, I thought, and so it sucks that I can't remember it. But either way, Bo was born from Paris and John Doe, and they both passed away, and so London is caring for Bo. Now, Bo is a whiz kid and a horse lover, and London has also had Bo since Bo has been a toddler, so Bo has grown up in Sulani as well. This is him. I love, love, love his coloring. I'm obsessed with Sim's coloring. I like when they look like that monotone coloring, like how his hair and his skin tone are almost the same tone. I don't know why. Either way, here are a couple of his outfits. Here are his formal, his athletic, his sleepwear, his party outfit, his swimwear, his hot weather, and then his cold weather. I love Bo. Either way, so that is Bo, and this is the Akuna family. Now, Paris, I do miss Paris a lot. London misses Paris a lot. That was her favorite sister. Of course, I mean, when your only other option is the sister that slept with your husband, of course, the one that didn't is your favorite sister. So, both, actually, London's mom passed away, so we will not be seeing any of London's mom, but her dad is still around, so we will be seeing Grandpa Akuna every once in a while. Now, moving back onto the Rosas family, but this family is really important to also show because they will be important. We'll see them quite a lot, given the fact that June is also London's niece, so we'll be seeing her. I mean, actually, isn't twin, because they're triplets and they share DNA and they have the same baby daddy, wouldn't that technically be like Easton's full sibling and kind of in a way like London's full daughter? I don't know, but either way, it's London's niece, so we'll be seeing a lot of London in this family, so I just thought I would showcase them. Anyways, moving on, we're going to be meeting Oliver. All right, so this is Oliver Rosas. Now, it feels like we're going to take forever going through this because Oliver's only the second child of of Ian and Nilani, but we only have Layla left, so bear with me. Now, this is Oliver. He is an extreme sports enthusiast. He's active, loves outdoors, and adventurous. Now, he does live in Mount Hammurabi, because of those traits that he has, and he met his wife in Mount Hammurabi, so maybe it was good for him, even though there's no real water for him to be swimming in. But he comes home when he needs to. He'll come to like Sulani in the summer and stay with his parents for a little bit and bring the kids and stuff. So he does come and visit quite a lot, but he loves Mount Hammurabi, and so that's where he will be staying. Now, just going over a couple of his outfits. Here's his formal, his athletic, his sleepwear, his party wear. Here's another one of his party outfits. Here's his swimwear. His hot weather outfits are both here. And then his cold weather outfit. I don't know why he has this hair that's different from the first hair, but it is what it is. Now, Oliver, there is no drama with Oliver. He is a good person. He doesn't cheat on his wife. No issues with Oliver at all. He has 3 kids with his wife, Laura, And honestly, that's all there is to it. There's no drama with his children at all. We are trying to find his oldest daughter, Isabella, a partner of some sort, see where her life ends up. And please, please, please don't get mad if I do think that everybody needs a partner, or I'm trying to pair people off. Some people do end up without a partner or without kids, but for the most part, I do try to pair people off because I love genetics. And in order for me to see the genetics, I have to have people have kids. And so I try to have siblings. If there's like one or two, I try to have both of them have children so I can see how close their children will look. So I do want to try to find Isabella a boyfriend of some sort of partner, because she looks a lot like her mom, but she also kind of looks like her dad, and I just want to see how the genetics play out. So I will always push for people to have a partner of some sort for genetic purposes for the most part. Either way, so Oliver and Laura, they have no issues, no problems. They probably just need to move into a bigger home, which is probably the only thing that we will be doing with them. I rarely play them besides bringing Isabella to my parties and trying to find her a partner. They don't necessarily get played a whole lot because there's not much going on with them. When Elijah's life story is literally a 30-page book, a 30-page book. It's not a 30-page book. If anything, Oliver's is a 30-page book. Elijah's is 30 chapters, 30 books. Oh my gosh, he has so many twists and turns and things going on in his life. And so when Elijah is just that crazy and Ian is that crazy, it's hard to focus on the kids that aren't as crazy, sometimes. So Oliver tends to take a back seat, and there's not a lot going on with his family. I bet if I played, there'd be a lot going on, because I bet he's got his daddy's blood in his genes some type of way. One of them do. But we will see what happens with them. So meeting his family, starting with Laura, his wife. Now, Laura she has a soulmate aspiration. She's self-assured, family-oriented, and loves outdoors. Now, I'm pretty sure this is I got her off the gallery from 365 days or something like that. Whoever made her, that was their tag or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's where I got her from. She's a gallery sim that I kind of made into my own little thing, but this is her. Now, here are just a couple of her outfits. Her sleepwear. Oh, yeah, that's how I know she's from the 365, because it's not my outfit. Anyways, this is her party, her swim, her hot weather, and then her cold weather. So that is Laura, Oliver's wife, and then meeting his oldest daughter, Isabella, here. Is it snowing by you guys as I wait for Isabella to show up? Because it is snowing by me, and it is absolutely insane. Either way, so this is Isabella. She's a party animal. She's a perfectionist and a baby maker. And she is also a mermaid. Now here's just a close-up. Now the eyebrows are doing that little wonky wiggle thing. I'm trying to get rid of it, but I really can't. But either way, Isabella's still gorgeous even with the eyebrow wiggle. And just going over a couple of her outfits. Here's her formal outfit here, her athletic, her sleepwear, her party, her swimwear, her hot weather, and then her cold weather. That is Isabella. Rosas here. Like I said, she will turn into a mermaid. This is Emily Rosas, Isabella's younger sister. Emily and Caden, while they are the same age, they are not twins. Emily is a slumber party animal, and she dislikes elders. Damn. But she dislikes elders. This is her here. Now, going over her outfits, here's her formal, her athletic, her sleepwear, her party, her swimwear, her hot weather outfit, and then her cold weather outfit, just really quickly. And then Caden, her brother here. Now, Caden is the youngest of the siblings. He was actually an oops baby. I was not expecting them to have another child, and they did, and that was Caden. So here he is. He's also a slumber party animal, and he's evil. And he'll also grow to be a mermaid. Here's just a little close-up of him. His eyes are crystal blue, okay? And Caden, here is his formal outfit, his athletic, his sleepwear, his party outfit, his swimwear, his hot weather, and then his cold weather outfit. So that is Caden Rosas, and this is the Oliver's Rosas family. And like I said before, they're all named Rosas, so it'll be hard to figure out when they start having children who is who. Hopefully y'all can help me on figuring that out. But either way, this is Oliver's family. Next up is, last but not least, Layla, the only daughter, and she only has one kid, so hopefully we can get through this. But last but not least is Layla, and we'll be meeting her in just a moment. Alrighty, so this is Layla. Now, Layla is certainly last, but she's certainly not least. Now, Layla wanted to be an eco-inventor. She's a recycled disciple, outgoing, and a green fiend, and she's also a mermaid. Layla, what to say about Layla? She is... she is the only girl, and she was married before. Now, she was married to a man named... Ooh, geez. I'm so bad with the names because I have so many Sims, but his last name was Bowie. Now, remember this last name because it is kind of important. If we remember Drew from My Sim Self's family line, Drew's biological father was named Dominic Bowie. Dominic got married and had 3 children with a mermaid woman. The townie, never pronounce her name, but the evil siren mermaid townie from Island Living. If you guys know who I'm talking about, I will try to show her. I don't know if she's still alive, but I will try to show her if she is still alive. But either way, Dominic Bowie had children with her, and he had 2 daughters and a son. The son, whose name I am blanking on right now, but the son and Layla were married at one point. Luckily, they had no children together because, first off, he was hideous, and then second off, he was controlling and he was abusive. And he moved Layla out of Sulani. He didn't want any of her family around. He was just a terrible man for her. And she finally got up the courage to divorce him. She only ever got married to him, actually, because she was trying to preserve the mermaid line. I say that because Oliver's children will not be mermaids. They will be getting the kelp to not become mermaids. None of them want to be mermaids at this point in their life, so they will be getting that kelp, so they are not mermaids. And then Elijah's children, Easton, he is also thinking about not being a mermaid, so that only leaves 2 girls. And so Tamati doesn't have any children or anybody that he's wanting to be with. And so Layla was putting on her big boy pants and she was going to get with a mermaid to then have mermaid children. Because I'm trying to make the game seem like you don't automatically they don't automatically get the mermaid trait just because their one parent's a mermaid if they get with like a human. So she was trying to get with another mermaid to try to make sure that they're having mermaid children. And unfortunately, that just didn't work. He was a terrible man. And so she had a person that she grew up with in Sulani named Soren, who after her divorce was just there for her. Soren and her have been close childhood friends, and they got together, they started dating, and they had a son together. So Layla and Soren are not married, but they are dating, and they do have a child together. So just meeting Layla here. Here's just a little close-up of her. Here she is. Now, Layla is actually best friends with Nevaeh, who is from My Sims Family. I find it very, very funny that Nevaeh and Layla are best friends, given that their parents both hate each other. So, I just find it funny that they're best friends. Either way, this is Layla's formal outfit, her athletic, her sleepwear, her party outfit. Here's another one. This is from the Alice in Wonderland party. Here's her swimwear, her hot weather outfits, that yellow again coming in clutch for that party or for that picture, and then her cold weather outfit. And then meeting Soren, who has been pining after Layla since they were kids. Let me tell you, Soren was obsessed. Soren is a bodybuilder. He's outgoing. He is missing 2 traits, so I will have to give him those 2 traits back, but they were CC traits, and now I no longer have them. Here is Soren, just a little close-up of him. And going over his outfits here. Here are his formal, his athletic, his sleepwear, his party outfit, his swimwear, his hot weather, and then his cold weather. That is Soren Zane for us. Now, if Layla and Soren were to get together, Soren's last name would change to Rosas. And I know I just said I need to get rid of some of them Rosases, but their child's last name is Rosas, and I don't really like the last name Zane, so we're going to change his last name to Rosas. I also think I got Soren off the gallery, but I don't know for sure if I did or not. Now, this is Wei. He is wiggly. I didn't do any of his outfits, so we will stop looking at them right here, but let's take them glasses and that stuff off. This is Wei Rosas. Now, Wei just means water in the Hawaiian language. From what I Googled, I only Googled it, so, but Wei means water. So, literally, his name meaning water is, I don't know, it just makes sense. I'm like, I would name my child, like, water if I was a mermaid. Either way, so this is Wei. He's a cutie patootie. And that concludes the Rosas family. Thank you for sticking by while I struggled. And if this audio was very bad, I am so sorry. I hope it wasn't terrible. I hope this whole video wasn't terrible. I know it's going to be over an hour long. I'm sorry if you hate long videos. I love long videos on YouTube, but I could be the only one. But I hope that the mess and the tea was worth the hour longness of it. And I hope that you like the Rosas family enough for me to play them. Well, either way, thank you for coming and watching this video. I will talk to you later.